one of the things I hear about frequently is dentists uh, paying for coaching or hiring a third party to come in and help them with the treatment planning for the aligner cases that they're doing. So they're paying a lab fee to the aligner company, and then they're paying another fee to a coaching company, which just seems strange to me. So, what's your experience been with that? Do you have an opinion on it?
Yeah, well, I mean, sure, it is strange if you take a company like Clearly's offering and compare it, right? But before this company, that wasn't offered, right? Like coaching, it comes with each case, and not only is it coaching, but it's coaching like about the specifics of the treatment plan, and the staging and how to talk to the patient on this particular situation, whether it's an extraction of an incisor or setting up for bonding or whatever. Like that kind of you know very detailed coaching, was before too uh, unheard of, right? So you had to pay for it. So people were monetizing it, and good on them. That makes sense, So if someone was out there and had done a lot of cases, and they could provide some help to someone that didn't know how to do it, that wanted to get into it, that was the only way. It was either that or take your knocks, And who wants to sit in front of a patient, confused and giving them their money back because they didn't get the outcome that they wanted, or worse, getting sued, right? Which, knock on wood, you just hope doesn't happen to people. But um, it is counterintuitive now. Uh, now that's why I think that, there's no going back. But coaching was often limited, if you will, by the experience of one or two people. And sometimes coaching wasn't about um, uh, uh, the best types of movements, the most predictable. Sometimes coaching is just about how to make everyone fit into the same treatment modality, right? So
Right.
like a one size fits all. So I've seen some of this coaching stuff is really smart and intuitive and great, and I don't want to put it down. It's really smart people doing it. There's also really smart people, orthodontists, involved with this company, right? So, but if you have a situation where you're trying to provide a one solution, uh, then you might say something like, "Don't move molars," right? Which
Right.
which which it's not how you treat orthodontic cases. You got to move molars sometimes, or you can't always do this or never do that, right? And so I think that a lot of these kind of coaching things are trying to give people bang for the buck, and a protocol to follow, because again, they're using aligner systems where they have to translate what they want done, right? So now they have to come up with a the XYZ method of tooth movement that they're going to take from their coaching, and then they're going to submit that to the lab, which are not connected, and then hope
Right.
that a technician can interpret what XYZ coaching, who went through the doctor's filter, is going to input into this thing, and get an outcome that is not the outcome of the dentist, but it's the outcome of the coach's ideas. And now the dentist is forced to figure out, is this what they wanted, or not? Like, is this going to be okay? Is this going to work? And it's antiquated. It's an antiquated way of doing aligners. I mean, it's just it's not wrong. It's just not efficient. Nor is it. It's not efficient both in the time management. It's not efficient probably in tooth movement. It's not efficient financially, for someone to use a system that requires that much um, uh, outside assistance. Especially when you can use an aligner company that includes that in their case fee.